up, man?
How you doing?
All right, Dave, good to see you. Good to see you. All right. Hey, we're recording this too. Look at this. Nick Carter, Backstreet Boys. Nick Carter from the Backstreet Boys in the studio. Hey, Nick, what brings you in, man?
Actually, I stopped in town to promote my solo CD with a couple of stations, and I just actually saw Mason Dixon.
See, way to go. You just hurt our feelings. Once again.
You wanted to stop by the country station first.
But I'm telling you what, I've always wanted to be here.
You don't know anything about country, do you?
I actually do.
What do you know about it?
I'm going to tell you. Here we go. Ready?
Okay. Yeah.
My favorite country artist is Charlie Daniels.
Oh, wow.
Alan Jackson, I love him.
Absolutely.
Who else do I
Does
love?
Charlie Daniels know who you are, by the way?
He probably doesn't, but I live in
does.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
What?
I have a house in Nashville.
Now, did you say?
Where at?
At Franklin.
I live in Sylvan Park, West End.
So I know all about country.
No, so
they're my neighbors.
Did you sell your place over in Apollo Beach?
I don't have a place here anymore.
Okay.
I live part-time in Nashville and Malibu.
Because I don't know if you remember, but I mean, I was at one of your parties and.
How'd it go?
I don't think I remember that.
Yeah, it was off the hook.
Dave barely remembers.
It was one of those parties.
I had a driver that night. Let me put it that way.
I do remember.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
I see. You see faces, it's flashing.
Yeah, I know.
Flashing before you.
Well, listen, the two biggest fans, really, because I mean, you're definitely in the age demo of Backstreet Boys, Veronica and Chuck. You guys got a question of Nick Carter?
I actually got to say, I've been to like 3 or 4 of y'all's shows with an ex-girlfriend.
He put that in there, yeah. She drugged me there. I knew that was coming.
But seriously, you guys are amazing. You
Thank
guys
you.
put on a great...
So how was the concert in Orlando?
The concert was fantastic. The after party was even better.
Yes, right. And New Kids on the Block, you're hanging out with those guys, so that kind of really works well. And I think I saw you guys, weren't you on Dancing with the Stars?
Actually, we did do Dancing with the Stars to promote the whole thing that we were doing, and it was great. It was a lot of fun.
I saw that show.
Episode.
And I'm like, hey, there's Nick Carter. You know?
Are you guys done
Tampa
hoarding
boy.
his time?
No.
Because, you know, I am the female in this room.
Dave, let's
You
let
guys are all
Veronica
over
go.
it.
Veronica, go ahead.
You know what I think is funny is girls my age, you know, in their mid-20s.
Oh, my God.
30s.
Watch out for the lightning strike, Nick.
What is the audience like? I mean, what is it like playing for? Because I would imagine that there are a ton of women who are just like me, who when I was in like the 8th grade, huge, you know, BSB, NKOTB fans. You know, are you getting like these women in their mid-30s like throwing bras and stuff at you?
It's still happening, and actually, the older they are, the
Bigger the bras.
well. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I am not missing anything like that.
That's funny. Thank you. I'll be in the other room now. That's the best I got, Nick. Yeah.
Or like any kind of weirdness happen because now that I'm older, for me it's like nostalgic. Back then there was no way that a woman or a girl could really get a meet and greet with any of you guys. Are you getting?
You said meet and greet.
Oh, I bet they did. I bet they
women
did.
coming
We do
in
burn and turns now.
Yeah.
marriage proposals and stuff like that.
No, they're not. I mean, some of them are married, and some of them are still, wishing. I guess.
Would you
but,
be uncomfortable if I stood closer to you, shared a microphone with you?
Go ahead.
I'm touching her skin.
There you go.
Oh my God! Like I'm totally touching his skin right now.
Nick Carter, Backstreet Boys, and once again, you are touring with the New Kids on the Block, and you got an album out too. I mean, what's
I
going
have
on
an
with you?
album. It's called "I'm Taking Off," and it's out on iTunes as well. There actually you can hear like a little bit of my country flavor in
Your
the
country
album.
flavor. So you're getting a lot of influence in Nashville now, I guess. So what do you want us to play? Country. Because we are country
Actually, so just to show you that I really wasn't lying,
Okay.
I'd like you to play Alan Jackson, "Midnight in Montgomery."
Great song.
Great
Yeah,
song. Good
absolutely.
choice.
I like where he's
Nick
going.
Carter.
You were 5 years old when that song came out. No, you weren't even
There's
born.
no way he was born.
How old
when
are you
that
now,
came
Nick?
out.
I'm 31.
Well, okay, yeah. I mean, I thought you
Well,
were
he
still.
barely made it. He listened to it when he was 4.
Okay. All right.
The problem was my mom. I would do these talent competitions around Tampa, and I had to get these like little tapes. Sometimes I would do like Beatles songs or whatever, and I'd be like that little kid singing like these old songs. And one of the ones I sang was "Don't Rock the Jukebox," and it just looked pretty weird. This little blonde 9-year-old kid singing that song. Don't rock the jukebox.
That's
Great. Hey, let me ask you this: do you have any impersonations of anybody you do? I mean, I would think you do.
Actually,
That was a Billy Gilman.
Yes, that was. That was little Billy Gilman.
I'm not that good in them. I have to think about it. But,
Don't put him on the spot.
Yeah.
I won't put him on the spot. Okay, so he came here to actually see Mason Dixon.
I actually do a good Bubba Loves Punch impression.
Go ahead.
Hey, yo, Bubba Loves Punch here. Tampa Bay.
That sounds like Bubba Loves Punch at 85 years old. I'm Bubba Loves Punch. Yo, Bubba Loves Punch saying Nick Carter.
Wrap up this interview. He'll never
No
come back
thanks,
Thursday.
Bubba Loves Punch. I'm going to kick Nick Carter's ass. I have no need.
I'm so dead.
All right, thank you.
all right.
Well, he comes by to see Mason Dixon, and he comes by. Actually,
Just so happened to drop by here, huh?
exactly. So here you go.
Seconds. Thanks a lot, Nick.
Alan Jackson right here, and after that, Aaron Carter on WQYK. That's his brother. Thanks, Nick.